Close your eyes. Imagine, in your head, the perfect Chainsaw Man game. Are you picturing it? Okay. You can open your eyes now. Wow, really? This is what you're thinking of? That's gross. You're gross. What can I tell you? Welcome to the age of mobile games where all the money goes to gachas and all the most popular shows are doing collaborations. This time, it's Chainsaw Man with Nikke. And if you don't know what Nikke is all about, I would describe it as the anime waifu booty shoot game. Having never played Nikke myself, I need to discover what this game is all about, to understand how Chainsaw Man fits into it. And it didn't take long to understand the kind of game this is. Oh boy. The basics are simple. You drag your finger across the bottom of the screen to aim at different enemies. And then you let go of the screen to take cover when the enemies are shooting at you. That's pretty easy to grasp, but also a pretty unique concept for a mobile game and a cover shooter. The second mission introduces special moves. The third mission introduces new characters, Jesus Christ, which show you different weapon types like the rocket launcher, which hits in an area but fires much slower. So there are different weapons, different gameplay systems, different booties. What? The story actually reminds me a bit of Nier Automata. And I'm not exaggerating, you will see. But at the very basic level, these girls are Nikke, which from what I understand, they're kind of androids built by humanity to fight against these other robots that humans are at war against. I think that's what's happening, I don't know. I feel a bit distracted today.
Let me do some maintenance. Take off your top.
There's an overworld where you walk around from mission to mission. More allies will join you, you try other weapons until you make your way to this enemy that has a shield. So with this enemy with a shield, you learn that there are other types of enemies for you to deal with, but you just shoot them down anyway. One of your units gets hurt and you try to heal it with a bandage.
That kind of thing is useless to a Nikke.
No, it works. It feels like I'm being healed from the inside.
And from here, the story goes a bit crazy. Now, I don't want to be that guy that tells you how deep the waifu game goes, but hear me out. This is Marion, and Marion's voice, it stops fitting the subtitles.
Yes, it does.
This is very confusing. Did the game mess up, or is this on purpose? It happens over and over again. She's been corrupted somehow, and now she's summoning the bad guys. Did the bandage do this? I want to take the bandage back. A boss fight starts, teaching you about boss fights. Bosses will sometimes have these big attacks where you must simply take cover, and there are special attacks that you can interrupt by targeting these circles. It's pretty cool mechanically. And once you take down the boss, the game just goes widescreen for the very first time and starts playing anime. What a plot twist! And you gotta shoot Marion before she turns into a zombie.
Thank you for your bandage.
That's the tutorial chapter, and if you want to know more about the story, I guess you'll have to play the game yourself. We finally have a menu, which means it's time for pulls. The game gives me a free 10 pull, and we've got an SSR sniper. Not bad, but also not Chainsaw Man. I cannot afford to buy another 10 pull right now. It is super expensive even for a gacha, but hey, there's a game mode at the bottom called Bullet Chainsaw. Maybe I'll get to try the characters there. There's a lot to unlock here if you play this mode every day. You might even get a character for free. Here's the problem though, I am not playing this again after today. Under no circumstances can I be caught playing this. And there's a story mode for the Chainsaw Man integration and everything. It's not voiced this time around, but basically what happens is the waifus detect a strange energy in the air, and there they are. It goes into a regular ass mission, and it was at this point that my editor, who made this beautiful background for the phone layout, said, hey, I think there was a PC version for this game. Yep, there sure is. So we throw this background in the trash because holy hell, this looks so much better. Oh, I apologize. The second Chainsaw Man mission kicked my ass. I clearly rushed into this game mode, so there's still a lot to learn about this game. All that matters to me though is seeing as much of this story as possible and unlocking at least one Chainsaw Man character, preferably Makima. But because this is a gacha, we're gonna get a ton of free pulls really fast. It's a new account, they're gonna give me a ton of currency, and just like that, bam, we got another 10 pull. And the sniper again? Really? Oh, Jesus. No more vouchers, but we can summon with crystals, and wow, not even an SSR. Nice. We're out of currency now, time to farm it. There's a really cool mission against this boss fight right here, but the boss is level 80. We're not high enough level yet. That's 300 crystals sitting right there. We should come back here later. Not just for the crystals, the fight is just cool. And we're doing all the gacha stuff, boys. We're clearing the campaign. Awesome boss fight again. This game is better than it has any right to be. Really, this is cool as hell. We're claiming those bonuses. We're clicking the buttons when they shine. We're farming those crystals. Look at that, 3,000. We can do another 10 pull. What are we getting now? Okay, there's an eye patch, but that's not Himeno. Woohoo! Look at the machine gun. Go, baby! Claim 50 crystals per friendship cutscene. Skip them all. No thoughts. Only crystals. We're getting another 50 crystals per tower level. AFK strats for the win. And eventually, we were finally able to continue the Chainsaw Man story. You thought we were gonna summon again? Yeah, me too, to be honest. It will happen, but it has slowed down quite a bit. Now, the story of the Chainsaw Man in the world of Nikke continues, and I'll give you a brief summary. No one knows how they got here, but while they try to figure it out, they need weapons to protect themselves against these robots. Now, the Nikke are very strict about weapons. They say the other stuff won't work against these guys. And there weren't enough weapons for Aki, so he doesn't get to play. And Denji's aim kinda sucked, which means you can only pull for the ladies. That's the reason why the other characters aren't playable. Makes total sense. I mean, I believe it. Unfortunately, there is a limited number of missions you can do in a single day, so that's all you're gonna get from me today. I don't know where the story is going, and frankly, it's not grabbing me nearly as hard as that opening did. It feels like they're stumbling their way into trying to make these universes make sense, and I appreciate the attempt, but we all know what we're here for. We're stronger now. We can take this boss down. And time's up? There's a timer? Okay, no. Shake it off. We got this. Last health bar. 3 characters alive. Come on. We got the time now. Yes, let's go. That's 300 crystals. And another boss popped up. If we can take it down, that's enough for another 10 pull. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is my final 10 pull. I've been playing this for 4 hours straight. I cannot keep going. If we don't get a single Chainsaw Man character, that's it. This is a bad game. The game does have a pity system. I think you have to do like 20 10 pulls for a guaranteed Makima. I don't have that kind of time or money. And this boss is actually much easier. So we got enough money. Let's see what we got. Abnormal? Wait a second. Could it be? Could it be? Makima! Ooh, gambling, baby. Alright, for those who care, she buffs reloading speed when she gets attacked 20 times. She taunts all enemies after landing 120 normal attacks. And whenever she's killed, she becomes invulnerable instead, once per battle. That seems really good. She heals with her burst skill. I'd say she's a tank, but I don't know how Nikke works, so you figure it out. Oh, Makima friendship quests? Okay, this sucks. Never mind. From a gameplay perspective, here's what I'll say. I'm glad I didn't spend any money. Holy hell. It's probably just me, but I don't see the difference between her and another assault rifle character. The sound design is different. And ooh, that's cool, I guess. But yeah, I'm clearly a beginner. I don't understand how this game works when you go deep into it. I guess it would take a while for me to start caring about different passive skills and weapon types. And I don't even know what the colors do. You see those colors next to the health bars? I can guess it's like a type advantage thing because I've played enough of these games, but that hasn't even come into play at this stage. So with that disappointment out of the way, I think we're gonna call this video on this stage 3 boss fight. Oh, hang on. She might actually die here. Oh, that's the tank, right? She just took those shots to the face and the health didn't even go down. That's gotta be the passive. There you go. You've seen it in action now. I think this collab makes a lot of sense. It's a waifu simulator, first and foremost, and Chainsaw Man has some top-tier waifu material, and in that context, I think this is a match made in heaven. It does make me kind of miss Kobeni. I think she would be a perfect fit for this kind of collab, but if the collab only extended to 3 characters, would she really take the place of any of these 3? I mean, maybe. Depends on who you ask. I do think Kobeni is here in spirit, though, because if you play the game, then
I know what you are!
But it begs the question, is this the best that we can do with Chainsaw Man? Because I refuse to believe it. There's gotta be a game in the works, right? Or is this a Bleach type of situation where somehow Bleach is a top anime and all the games are so meh? A Bleach Fighters would be the dream game, and if you agree, check out this video where we discuss mechanics, roster, and stages. It's a fun topic, and we'll talk about Chainsaw Man again next week, because I want to show you something very special. Boy.